If any other AAA company would do what Rockstar has done in the recent last few weeks, broski, we would be on a crusade to bring them down as soon as possible. Let's be honest, man. We're looking at things like printing out a box for the game, but putting a digital code inside of the box instead of a CD so that you can't resell the game after you're done with it. They're also locking away content from a game that previous games had that content, but you're now putting it behind a paywall because originally, let's be honest, you wanted to price the game at $100, but now you realized, oh, maybe that's too much. So you brought it down to 80, which is already a bit higher. And then you call it a ultimate edition so that you can actually customize your car and customize your characters or whatever the hell they decided to add behind a paywall. I feel like that is just insanity personified. But also at the same time, we should feel bad for the company who's known for greedy antics because they took their sweet time in making a game, and inflation, of course, because it's not affecting us. Of course, we need to pay more about everything. But also at the same time, they have not released a single gameplay showcase of GTA 6, and it's like 6 months before release. I feel like I'm the crazy person screaming at the village and no one's believing me because the abuser, what is essentially the abuser, is doing whatever the hell they want with the village. But because the base game, the base experience with the abuser is such a nice experience that people are willing to overlook that they are, and in fact, an abuser. I mean, it's not even that long ago that the internet was saying the exact same thing as I'm saying in this video, in that this cannot be acceptable because not only does it let a greedy company off the hook just because the game underneath is really good, mind you, but it also could potentially reshape the gaming medium as a whole if and when other companies start doing the exact same thing, because hell, why not? Am I right? I mean, if we don't get upset about this kind of situation with such a big and reputable company, dude, it's only a matter of time before Sony, Activision, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, like all of these companies are probably frothing at the mouth in anticipation to how GTA 6 will be received, because it's only a matter of time, dude, before they do the exact same thing, because as much as people complained, they still ended up buying the game. It's only a matter of time probably before some actually positive companies like CD Red, for example, they probably will go the same route as well, because it's all about making money at the end. And if other people are doing it, why not do it themselves as well? If it's only like 20 bucks. I mean, I've seen a lot of people on Reddit over the last week or so talk about, dude, it's only 20 bucks. I get it. I mean, it's like the oldest trick in the book by now, because, dude, who hasn't done like battle pass systems worth 20 bucks, or locking content behind console exclusivity, or releasing DLC later on that costs money? I mean, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. It had, oh, Jesus, that sounded wrong. 20 bucks is not 20 bucks. At the back of the alleyway, if someone offers me 20 bucks, I ain't taking it, no matter what they ask me to do. I mean, other companies have released DLC, they've locked content away. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's not a new kid on the block. It's not a new trick in the book. But the fact that the company hasn't released a single gameplay showcase of GTA 6, and they've done all of this stuff and then doubled down on it, dude, am I the only one asking questions here of what the hell is going on? Why don't they show us gameplay footage of the actual game? Whoa, I think I need to calm down a bit. I think honestly, we need to calm down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Bring it down. Bring it all the way down here. Because let's look at the proof. Let's look at what other companies have done. Because the proof is in the pudding, as they like to say. And of course, other companies have tried these similar antics in the past. And the reaction, well, you would have guessed it, isn't as lenient as it is with Rockstar. I think the most notable shithousery of recent years was when Sony announced the God of War Ragnarok Collector's Edition that cost about an arm and a leg, first of all, which was fine. I mean, look, you get a cool statue, you get some art books like music, and you get a nice looking steel case for a video game. But as it turned out, the case was actually empty, as if you wanted to actually use the steel case that looked really cool, you had to buy another physical copy of the game with a CD, because the collector's edition, well, you guessed it, it didn't have a CD, it had a digital code. People lost their shit. they started canceling their pre-orders and they started really complaining about the situation. Bethesda, surprise, surprise, Bethesda is on this list as well. They also made similar tactics with Starfield when someone had tweeted that the game would actually not come with a physical disc and would be a digital code inside of the case. And people lost their marbles. They lost their marbles on this. So much so that people started canceling pre-orders. They started review bombing other games from Bethesda and started getting their review bombing gear ready for Starfield, which, let's be honest, the game didn't need review bombing because it was mediocre at best. What Bethesda ended up doing because of this backlash was reverting back. They deleted the tweet, they probably fired the person tweeting it as well, and they released the game with a disc inside of it. I mean, gamers' opinions, they tend to go far when they get upset. There's also the case of CDs. Look, who needs a CD? Of course, dude. Nowadays, CDs, they don't actually run the game. They pretty much just install the game for you. You just require the CD to actually run the game proper. But the actual files are installed into your hard drive. So CDs, in a sense, look, I'm not the biggest advocate for CDs. I use mainly digital platforms for my games. I play on Steam, I play on Xbox, I play on PlayStation. I play all of these games mostly, I'd say most of the time, I play them digitally. So I'm not an advocate for CD releases. It's the fact that it's destroying the resale value of a game because you can't resell it. I mean, I buy used games, I buy them on CDs. I do that a lot because you get them way cheaper. Who wants to pay 80 bucks per game every other week because you're a gamer and you love playing video games? I mean, we'd be out of money really fast. And apparently, according to Rockstar, they want to do it even faster. Remedy is also another company which hits really close to home because from where I'm from. But Alan Wake 2, it used to be a digital-only game. I mean, not a lot of people ended up playing that game because of this and also because it was an Epic Games platform exclusive as well as a PlayStation exclusive. It didn't go down really well with the gaming community, and so much so that they ended up reverting back and going to physical copies of the game later on, but the damage was already done in what is otherwise an amazing game. Now, while I'm saying all of this, again, it makes me sound like I'm an advocate for physical discs, but I'm actually not, because like I said, man, I play mostly digital. Rockstar and Take-Two as well, the company's so big that no matter what they do, and I'm pretty sure that they agree with me on this, they cannot fail. The bandwagon for GTA as what is most likely probably the most anticipated game of all time, at least during my 33 years of life. I've never seen a game be hyped to this level, apart from maybe Crimson Desert, which went through a similar situation where people, they didn't have proper gameplay footage of the game pre-release, at least on consoles. They used to show us trailers. They released a bunch of trailers and gameplay snippets of PC gameplay. But what it ended up being was pre-rendered footage a lot of the time. And the actual game, once it released, was pretty boring. Like, people weren't expecting this kind of open world that is just based on the player's kind of experience and not the actual game pulling you towards each and every direction. And that was only a few months ago. And now it feels like everyone has forgotten what the whole pre-order stuff did with Crimson Desert and Pearl Abyss. And now it seems completely fine with Rockstar and Take-Two. And the fact that Take-Two, even looking at their reputation, it is a company that is known for their greed. I mean, they have been sued multiple times in the past for the games, what's it called? 2K, the NBA games. They were sued multiple times because of that, because of their greedy antics. They also have shark cards from GTA Online, which, I mean, dude, come on, shark cards. Everyone knows shark cards. Digital Foundry also recently reported that the base game on PS5 or any version of the PS5 will be stuck at 30 frames or will not reach 60 frames. I mean, that's a personal preference kind of thing for me personally. Dude, Red Dead Redemption 2 ran at 30 FPS and that game is absolutely a masterpiece. And no doubt GTA 6, even though it might be stuck at 30 frames, will most likely be an absolute masterpiece of a game. But the fact that the company has gone through this kind of greed episode of doubling down on having digital codes, not allowing people to resell their games after they're done, not releasing gameplay footage of the game before release, 6 months before release, mind you. And pre-orders have already gone live. $100 boxes with digital codes have gone online. That is insane to think that we haven't seen anything but screenshots, a bunch of pre-rendered screenshots of the game, as well as 2 trailers that were pre-built for that exact reason, which is to be a trailer. So it's insane to think that we are just okay with the fact that the game was gonna cost more because it's GTA. The game, they don't mind paying for, probably, let's be honest, man, GTA Online is most likely gonna be a subscription-based service. I could be wrong, of course, but I have a feeling that Take-Two will most likely go that route, because why not? Again, we go back to the idea of why not? I mean, MMOs do it. They go a subscription-based kind of platform with WoW and other games like that, where you have to pay a subscription fee per month to be able to play the game. Final Fantasy does it as well. So why not for Take-Two? I mean, it's not like it's not an MMO these day and age, because everyone plays GTA Online. Most people, I'd say probably the majority, or at least half of the people that buy GTA 6 will buy it to play GTA Online and go through the whole role-playing process. It is, I don't know, man. I feel like this video ended up being way more of a rant than what I intended it to be, because I wanted to look at it objectively, but then it ended up just being a really long rant. So I do want to hear your comments in the comment section down below. Of course, what do you think about this whole ordeal? I mean, I could be completely wrong. They could backtrack, they could release a bunch of gameplay footage after I release this video. I mean, more power to them. I hope they do. I hope they prove me wrong as a gamer. I don't want to be proved right in proving that and showing that this company is a greedy company, because I'd want to play. I want to play GTA 6. Of course I do, man. Red Dead Redemption, GTA 5, all of these games are absolutely amazing. But looking at Take-Two's track record and looking at the fact that their GTA trilogy remaster didn't end up being as good as people hoped it would be, because people wanted to play those games as well, they ran like hot garbage. GTA 5 on release ran like hot garbage. Red Dead Redemption 2, I think it also ran like hot garbage. I'm not sure on that one. But do let me know in the comments down below. In the meanwhile, watch me talk a bit more positively about Phantom Blade Zero, which is a really cool game that I am actually looking forward to. But if you haven't, man, subscribe to the channel, of course. I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Apologies for this ranty rant video. I do hope that this doesn't come out as such a negative point of view, because I feel like it is a bit. I don't mean it in that way, but I do, because I feel like we should be more angry. But anyways, man, enjoy your day wherever you're from, whichever time of day you watch this at. I've been your broski, so keep on trucking my dudes. Peace out.